If you're looking for adventure, color, and excitement, Latin America is the place for you. It's not just a destination that invites you in, it draws you in with its rhythm. This vast and colorful continent stretches from the sunny deserts of Mexico to the icy regions of Patagonia. It's a mix of powerful cultures, ancient mysteries, and breathtaking landscapes. You can sip a caipirinha under the bright skies of Rio de Janeiro, or follow in the footsteps of the Incas among the mist-covered peaks of Machu Picchu. You'll find yourself surrounded by pyramids shrouded in forests, whispering the secrets of forgotten empires, and massive waterfalls that seem to plummet from the sky. This land, home to over 650 million people across 33 different countries, is where nature and culture collide in the most breathtaking way. The surreal wildlife of the Galapagos, the hypnotic salsa rhythms of Havana, or the spiritual silence of the Andes Mountains. Every moment in Latin America is like a discovery. Are you ready to explore the wonders that make this continent unique compared to others around the world? Number 10. Los Glaciares National Park. Los Glaciares National Park is a place where nature knows no bounds. Spanning an area of 726,927 hectares, this park is Argentina's largest national park. It is home to the largest ice sheet outside of Antarctica and Greenland. It feeds 47 giant glaciers. The massive Perito Moreno Glacier, which advances approximately 2 meters every day and creates loud cracks as huge ice chunks collide with Lake Argentino. To the north, majestic peaks like Mount Fitzroy dominate the horizon, attracting hikers and climbers from all over the world. In the south, Patagonian winds create ever-changing icy landscapes, with turquoise lakes sparkling with floating icebergs that have broken off from giants like the Uppsala Glacier. Antarctic beech forests and rugged terrain are home to soaring condors and grazing guanacos. This is Patagonia at its purest and most breathtaking. Number 9. Easter Island. Over 3,700 kilometers from the Chilean mainland, far out in the Pacific Ocean, lies one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Easter Island. Renowned as the most remote inhabited island on the planet, its seclusion only serves to intensify the intrigue surrounding it. Scattered across its volcanic landscape are 887 monumental Moai statues, which were carved by the Rapa Nui people between 1250 and 1500. Hewn from volcanic stone at the Rano Raraku crater, these figures, some of which weigh over 80 tons, continue to baffle archaeologists. How were they moved without modern tools? What was their true purpose? Even today, new Moai are being discovered buried under volcanic soil. Meanwhile, the island's 6,000 residents keep ancient Polynesian traditions alive through music, dance, and colorful festivals, breathing life into one of the world's greatest archaeological wonders. Number 8. Lake Atitlan. Nestled in the heart of Guatemala, Lake Atitlan is a place where time seems to slow down, and nature and culture blend together in perfect harmony. Formed within a massive volcanic caldera 84,000 years ago, the lake is framed by 3 towering volcanoes, the reflections of which ripple across its deep, serene waters. But Atitlan offers more than just jaw-dropping beauty. 12 vibrant Mayan villages sit along its shores, each preserving unique artisan traditions passed down for generations. Locals still wear traditional clothing and honor ancient Mayan deities, thus keeping their spiritual heritage alive. Fishermen drift across the lake, which is 300 meters deep, in handmade boats, while natural hot springs, fed by underwater thermal vents, keep the water at a soothing 20 degrees Celsius year-round. Lake Atitlan is not just Guatemala's crown jewel, it's one of the world's most magical destinations. Number 7. Mexico City. Towering over the valley that was once ruled by the mighty Aztecs, Mexico City is a dazzling blend of ancient heritage and vibrant modern life. Built on the site of Tenochtitlan, the former Aztec capital, this sprawling metropolis sits 2,240 meters above sea level and is slowly sinking by around 40 centimeters each year as underground aquifers are drained to support its population of 22 million. Yet, despite its shifting ground, the city's cultural foundation remains rock solid. Wander through cobblestone streets, lined with Baroque churches and ornate colonial palaces, or explore the 13th century ruins of the Templo Mayor. The vast Zocalo Square bustles with daily life, while colorful boats glide through the ancient Aztec canals of Xochimilco. From the legacy of Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo to the energy of its bustling markets and street art, Mexico City is a living, breathing museum of history, art, and unstoppable spirit. Number 6. Pantanal. Spanning Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay, the Pantanal is the world's largest tropical wetland and a haven for wildlife enthusiasts. Spanning approximately 195,000 square kilometers, this vast floodplain comes alive during the rainy season when rivers overflow into the grasslands, forming dynamic ecosystems teeming with life. Unlike the dense Amazon rainforest, the Pantanal provides visitors with an intimate encounter with nature. Millions of capybaras and yacare caimans roam freely here, while jaguars, part of one of the largest populations in the Americas, move silently through the tall grasses. The skies are filled with over 650 species of bird, including the stunning harlequin macaw, the world's largest flying parrot. Every corner of the Pantanal reveals breathtaking, untamed landscapes, offering the sensation of stepping into the heart of a nature documentary. Number 5. Iguazu Falls. Spanning the lush border between Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is an awe-inspiring natural wonder that defies description. Spanning nearly 3 kilometers across the subtropical rainforest, its 275 separate cascades make it the largest waterfall system on Earth, and one that truly lives up to its name: Big Water. The thunderous roar of the falling water can be heard from miles away, while a constant mist rises from the jungle, nourishing the lush vegetation and creating endless rainbows. At its most dramatic point, the Devil's Throat, over 1,800 cubic meters of water, plummet into a chasm every second, creating a magical cloud of spray that lingers in the air. Suspended walkways bring visitors heart-stoppingly close to the action, where hummingbirds dart and tropical butterflies dance through the mist. Iguazu isn't just a waterfall, it's a living, breathing force of nature. Number 4. Amazon Rainforest. Spanning over 6 million square kilometers, the Amazon rainforest stretches across 9 South American countries like a green ocean. It is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth and is home to an estimated 390 billion trees. Yes, billion. The mighty Amazon River flows for over 6,000 kilometers, carrying life-sustaining sediments from the Andes to the Atlantic Ocean. Beneath the forest's towering canopy, which reaches up to 60 meters high, lies a hidden world of layered ecosystems. Here, jaguars prowl and exotic birds dance between the branches. Each hectare contains more tree species than entire continents. Deep in the forest, indigenous communities still thrive, guarding ancient knowledge of plants with medicinal powers that science has yet to unlock. The Amazon isn't just a forest, it's a living, breathing miracle. Number 3. Rio de Janeiro. Nestled between dramatic granite peaks and the sparkling waters of the Atlantic Ocean, Rio de Janeiro is one of the most breathtaking cities on the planet. Home to over 6 million people, this vibrant metropolis sprawls across the hillsides under the watchful gaze of Christ the Redeemer, whose arms are outstretched from the summit of Corcovado. Below, the iconic beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema serve as playgrounds for locals and visitors alike, where the rhythm of samba echoes across golden sands and sunbathers bask in the tropical glow. However, it is during Carnival that Rio truly comes alive, when the streets explode into a spectacle of color, rhythm, and joy. Samba schools parade with dazzling energy, transforming the entire city into one massive, unforgettable celebration. Number 2. Machu Picchu. Perched high in the Peruvian Andes at an altitude of nearly 2,400 meters, Machu Picchu emerges from the mist like a forgotten dream. Built by the Incas without the use of wheels or mortar, this ancient citadel defies logic with its precisely cut granite blocks and its breathtaking mountain terraces, which cling impossibly to steep slopes. Believed to have served as an imperial palace, a fortress, and a sacred site for rituals, including human sacrifices, it was mysteriously abandoned and lost to time, remaining untouched by the Spanish conquest. Hidden beneath the forest canopy for centuries, it was finally revealed to the world in 1911. With temples aligned to the stars and mist that lifts at dawn to unveil a panorama of peaks, Machu Picchu is not just Peru's most iconic site. It's a portal to an ancient world of brilliance, mystery, and wonder. Number 1. Galapagos Islands. 600 kilometers off the coast of Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands rise from the Pacific like a living time capsule. An untamed world where evolution unfolds in real time. This isolated archipelago of 13 major islands and several smaller ones, formed by ongoing volcanic activity, is home to creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Giant tortoises lumber beneath towering cactus trees, while marine iguanas dive into the cold waters to feed on algae. Each island has its own unique species, including flightless cormorants, playful sea lions, and finches, with beaks shaped by the demands of survival. It was here that Charles Darwin found the clues that ignited a scientific revolution, revealing how life adapts, evolves, and thrives in the most unexpected ways. You decide on the next route and let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.